In this question, you need to input a number. You need to find and output if the number is bigger than 10 or not. So there's some form of checking involved to see if the number is bigger than 10 or not. So let's start. I want to input a number, so I'm going to say num equals int. We'll use the input statement and we're going to say enter the number. Here we are. I've now input my number and I've converted that number into an integer because I'm going to do a check on that number. So I'm going to see if number is bigger than 10. How do we check if it's bigger than 10? We use the greater than sign. So if num is greater than 10, then we use a colon. That's the end of that if. And when I press enter, you'll notice that it indents the statement. And that's how the if statement works. So find an output if the number is bigger than 10. So if it's greater than 10, let's put a print statement. Okay, the number is bigger than 10. So the question says, or not. So if it's not bigger than 10, so this is a two-way if. A two-way if, which means I press backspace and I say else. I put a colon and I have another print statement. Print. And I'm going to say the number is not bigger than 10. Here we are, that's done. So input a number, we've done that. Check if the number is bigger than 10 or not. The if statement is going to serve that purpose to check if the number is bigger than 10. Let's give this a run. There's the question. It says enter a number. Again, let me stop this. Let me put a colon and a space. So when I run it, that looks a lot better, right? So enter a number like 20 and I press enter. It says the number is bigger than 10 because when the condition is tested, the condition is true. And when the condition is true, the statement is executed. When the condition is false, the else statement is executed. So let's give that a run again. If I enter 5, it says the number is not bigger than 10, which is correct. Let's run it again. What do you think will be output if I enter 10? If I enter 10, what will be output? Now, don't try to figure this out on your own. Figure this out based on the code that is given. So look at the condition. Is 10 greater than 10? True or false? 10 is not greater than 10, which means it's going to go to the else part and it's going to say number is not bigger than 10. Let me press enter and you will see it prints the number is not bigger than 10.